Hello and welcome to the next point in our series of acupoints and essential oils. And the point today is a really brilliant point that I use all the time, every day, almost in clinic. And it's a point that will save you if you're suffering from pain in the neck, especially in the occipital area of the neck, but also along the whole spine. This point will help with pain. It will open the meridians and increase chi flow in these areas. And it's also a point that directly connects to the yang in our body. So it will help us to make clear decisions, to be able to separate what we still need from what we don't need anymore, which is not always easy. And when we feel that we are stuck in our decision making process, we can use this point to support us through these times of not knowing what to let go and what to hold on to. So that point is called Hou Xi. My Chinese is not perfect, so apologies for any mispronunciation. But it's small intestine 3. It's a point on the hand, easy to find, easy to massage. So keep your hand in a loose fist, slide along the fifth metacarpal and fall into this depression here. It's much easier when there's a light fist. And then here you find this depression and you can feel how good it feels, just like that. We're talking mainly about small intestine 3, but if you want to add, you can add also small intestine 4. This whole line is brilliant for any kind of stiffness in the neck, all along the back. It benefits the occiput, so the back of your head where the head is attached to the neck, especially pain in this area, and especially if you notice that this pain comes from having a cold wind on your back or sleeping with the window open at night and then stiffness in the morning, turning your head. It also activates the channel, alleviates pain. So all along this meridian, and I will show you the flow of the meridian because it runs from the little finger area. Sorry, on this side you see it better. On the little finger area, up the arm, over the shoulder blades, over the neck, all the way to the ear. And it's a point that all of that area that is affected by this meridian, you will increase chi flow in this area and you will be able to alleviate pain with this point. It also helps us when we have too much heat in the body, heat in the form of fever, of in olden times for malaria. This was a point that they used regularly to release pathogens stuck in between, to help the body sweat out the pathogen and clear the wind and the heat from the body. Therefore, it also calms the spirit. So it's a point that you can use if you feel agitated, when your spirit feels agitated from heat rising up and disturbing you. If you have a fever, if you can feel that your body is overheating. It naturally also opens the senses, so the eyes, the ears, the nose, the smell, the taste, all the senses are activated by this point. So while you listen to me, feel free to massage the point, and the oils that you will use for this point depends on what you want to treat. If you want to treat pain, go for something like deep blue, go for wintergreen. If you prefer to treat the heat and the inflammation in the body and the body, support the body to expel the pathogen, you can use something like On Guard on the point. Or you can simply use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever you want. The point itself is already very powerful. So just to remind you, for the neck, for the whole back, especially the lower back, but particularly the occipital area of the neck, it helps you for fever and heat in the body, and it treats the upper part of the meridian. So this point here will have an influence on the whole meridian. And always remember, the meridians are on both sides. So this is very important. And one last little tip, if you combine small intestine 3 with bladder 62, which is on the opposite extremity on the foot, bladder 62 is below the outer malleolus of the ankle bone. Just below, you will fall into a depression, and we're going to look at this point together in another video. But these points two together will treat the whole back and help you to relax the chi and the meridians if it's tight and tender and giving you pain. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day. And tell me how you go with massaging small intestine 3. You can pinch it, you can circle it, you can do 3 times 3 circles for one little sequence. All the best and have a good day.